All right, what's up, college baseball fans? Welcome to another episode of the 11.7 podcast. We are cracking up because we are starting without DImitri, and Noah does not want us to start. He said, guys, just wait. No, he's late. He's an hour and 15 minutes late.
Yeah, he's an hour and 15 late for the listeners that are listening to this. He said he's on his way home from a softball game. That's all.
No, he's not.
Now,
he stopped at the bar, dude. I know.
As the residential guy that hasn't been here in a while, first and foremost, friends, I missed you. B, I feel like I'm not in really much of a position to make a comment, but I will say this is going to make for one hell of a stone cold stunner entrance.
It's going to be one of those Club Omaha entrances where he just comes out of nowhere, firing away hot.
He has Spider-Man tingling senses. He literally just said, "I'll be there in 2 minutes" with 3 exclamation marks.
All right, so let's play a hypothetical investment. We're at a minute 6 into the show. If he's not on by 3:06,
he's fired. Well, the crazy thing is we can't fire DImitri ever because he runs literally everything, all the website, like all the graphics. He does 98% of the work. So, and he knows that. So we're going to have to just sweep this one under the rug, but he will come in with a huge entrance, guaranteed.
He'll be so mad.
This will be pretty entertaining for the listeners.
Yeah. Do you think he'll know that we're recording? Do you think he'll recognize that we're recording and we're live?
I hope not. Hopefully
that'd be beautiful.
Hopefully there's no slurs or bad language.
I mean, if we're mid-conversation, he'll know that we're live.
That's true. All right, well, just for the listeners, we appreciate you listening here or joining us on YouTube. We're going to have a lot of fun. We got the whole crew here. The layout of the episode, we're going to repick conference champions. What?
You said we've got the whole crew here, and I said, do we?
Oh, dang it. See, this is why we should have started an hour and 15 minutes ago, because my brain is rotted to the core.
I could have been in a REM cycle.
All right, plan of the show. We're going to repick conference champions. We're going to repick our Omaha 8s, repick Golden Spikes in the weekend series. Pick them. Pretty straightforward there. We do this every year, so don't say like, oh, you guys can't repick from the preseason, blah, blah, blah. All we're doing is changing some teams or, changing some teams that maybe aren't playing well that we think somebody else in their conference is going to win the conference. Like we were going in almost blind preseason, and now that we get to use the eyeball test, it is time to repick. So we'll do all that. First and foremost, though, like congratulations to the U.S. for advancing, but oh my God, is Mark DeRosa the most clueless manager in the history of managers? For anybody that doesn't know, USA Baseball playing the World Baseball Classic, manager Mark DeRosa, who's an unbelievable MLB Network host and very charismatic, just a fun guy to listen to. Yeah. I love him too. And this is his second time managing USA Baseball in the World Baseball Classic. And after their win against Mexico to put them 3-0, he comes on MLB Network the next morning, and he said, we punched our tickets. The guys were out late. Everybody, we're excited to move on to the next round. I think I'm going to get Paul Goldschmidt in the game. I'm going to get him off his feet in a start. We're going to let Kershaw throw some innings. Like, we're going to extend Ryan Yarbrough. And nobody caught on that he wasn't kidding. He honestly started the B team starting lineup and had Kershaw throwing in the bullpen in the 7th inning down 8-1 to pitch the last 2 innings. And I know somebody got in his ear and was like, yo, you're not guaranteed to advance. Like, if you lose this game bad, you will not advance. And luckily, the Italians came out and saved our day, beating Mexico today. I wanted to get all that World Baseball Classic talk out of the way before DImitri rambles on for 20 minutes about it.
You still got me, who was rambling in the group chat about it last night.
You were on it in like the 3rd inning. You were like, why are we throwing Ryan Yarbrough?
There is no urgency here. You're down 3-0, and you're tossing Yarbrough. And he said, we're going to stretch him out. What are you thinking? Like, the Italians have seen this guy, like versions of this guy all over the place. Like, this is batting practice to them. Now, I know they hit McLean pretty well too, and he's stuff plus through the roof.
That was,
but I'd
also
rather see a
DImitri
bunch
fault.
of.
DImitri put it in the group message. Nolan McLean is nasty, unhittable.
Well, he struck out the side of the first inning.
Immediately went downhill.
And that's the crazy part. The top of the Italian order went 0 for 22 in that game and still won.
Yeah,
and they put up 8 runs.
Hitters. All the 6 through 8 hitters.
They had 8 runs on 4 hits. That's why, like, I'm Team D-Ro. I didn't know
Me too.
Brand on the boys. I'm Team D-Ro. I think he was just being a knucklehead. I think
that's
he
all
was
he
just being
was.
Silly Billy, dude. Yeah, I'm this confident. The Paisans are going to beat us. Then they're going to smoke Mexico. It's fine. Not worried about it. I think he was just being a knucklehead. There is no B team when you've got 35 all-stars in your offense. So he's just mixing and matching, trying to play a little split game. I'm all in. I will say, though, I want to see some AA dogs. I think I need some more bandits. Like, give me a college baseball team that plays in the WCC for Team USA, and I think we got a better shot. Like, they said it. It's like not the Olympics. Okay, great. Let's go find some guys that want to go earn and win a job. That was my big gripe with the entire conversation.
The college baseball all-star team that we've been hypothetically theorizing about was Italy. Like, Italy's got all the
that's true.
college baseball all-stars.
Oh my gosh, look who just joined the stream. DImitri, we are live right now, okay? Don't say anything dumb. We're not live, we're recording, but there he is. Softball man himself. Hour and 20 minutes late. What do you have to say? Oh, he can't hear us.
Oh, this is going to be an adventure with the mic.
Hello, guys.
Brother.
Let's go.
Hey, we're recording.
I see the record button up there. I see we're live right now. This is ridiculous.
Yeah. What ridiculous? You were an hour and 20 minutes late. No call, no show.
No. You guys just spontaneously scheduled this. I was not aware.
Spontaneously scheduled it. It's Wednesday night. It's 11 p.m. Eastern. No heads up. No call, no show. You're not getting tipped out at the end of the night, all right?
I want you to keep the same attitude to homeboy to my left right now. I haven't been here in 6 months.
I knew it. I didn't even say anything, and I knew it. It's why I fought for you and vouched for you. I said I don't want any piece of the puzzle here.
I love how he threw Jack under the bus when I was the reason why. It was Thursday night last year.
I'll tell you what, Mitri, I stood up for you. I knew this was coming. I read it like a book, and I still got buried. But I'll tell you this, Riz God, I bet you hit a bomb tonight in softball, and you're feeling a little bit too big for your britches because you're going crazy as the best correspondent that the WBC has to offer. So I mean, that's all. That's all I got.
I highly advise you to listen to the first 6 minutes of the pod, DImitri, because there was somebody that stuck up for you.
Two things. Jack, I apologize. I was not coming after you. I was coming after homeboy wearing this jersey. He's got this ugly Astros jersey.
Well, now I put my foot in the freaking dirt now.
Lance Berkman jersey, baby.
He came at me, and I just said I want you to keep that same attitude with homeboy to my left. Second thing, I'm not happy, guys. My Mexico to advance is dead. My Mexico future is dead. My Mexico everything is dead.
Well,
hey,
just
all the Italians won the pool 4-0.
Your Italians won it though, dude.
I mean, congrats to the Italians. This should have been a 1-0 game. Let Mexico advance. Keep the Americans out of it, so my Dominican Republic futures can win, and my Japan futures can win, and my Mexico future could win.
I saw those tickets. They wouldn't even pay for a meal out of a family of 4.
Are you unit shaming right now?
No, I'm just saying the American pride costs more than what you were going to win.
Oh, yeah. Anyways,
hey, Rizka, let me ask you this. Should we have a conversation now or later? It's been a long, ongoing bit, and I wish it was a bit. It's true reality, harsh fact. How do you feel about the PA announcer at Dyken Park butchering the last name of Jack
Gallianone.
Dude, it's got to take social media by storm. I mean, I feel like we were the first to market here, and now everyone's having a problem with it. Yet we've been debating this for years.
When I got the text from my brother Will that he was at the stadium and that's what the PA announcer said, I said, "Oh no." But what I didn't like, DImitri, was your response was very mean.
Yeah.
You said, obviously.
Dude,
he goes, obviously, I've been saying that for 2 years.
I mean, it's the same thing with, are you going to say Rowdy Tellez or Rowdy Tellez? Like, it's just, if you're in the States, it's going to be Caglianone. It's going to be Caglianone here, but it's Gallianone. And I was right, and I was always right. Noah texted me. He was like, dude, I can't stop laughing. I'm watching Cervelli's post-game presser, and he was like, Gallianone, and he was freaking out. I was like, dude, I mean, obviously.
Just couldn't stop laughing, dude.
Francisco Cervelli. Cervelli. Sound like the guy on Cars 3. I forget his name, but Brooks is big into Cars 3 right now.
I can't think of it.
Our listeners are probably like, dude, I thought this was a college baseball podcast.
No, this was honestly, like, what's there to talk about in college baseball? Like, our whole premise of today's show is to like repick what we got wrong. Like, we don't know what we're talking about.
But hey, can I say one other thing? Somebody tried to chirp our Twitter account saying you're a college baseball account, know your audience. Well, buddy, let me tell you something. The WBC happens every 4 years. It takes precedent for 10 days. Like, the WBC takes precedent every 4 years for 10 days. It is the best baseball product out there. And then we will redirect our attention right back to the college baseball space, the second best product this time of the year until June 22nd.
I will say 2 compliments because I have been gone for a while. First off, the newsletter, boys, phenomenal. It has been awesome to be able to catch up weekly.
In fact,
awesome.
DImitri.
Oh, DImitri. All right. Well,
DImitri wrote the last 2.
It was good, man.
Yeah. How do people sign up for that free newsletter? Is it just like an email?
$1.99 a month. If you go into our Patreon and sign up, or maybe $4.99 a month. The cheapest $4.99 a month, you're going to get 4 newsletters a week. And as the season goes along, you're going to get more and more in depth. As Noah and I will team up and get it done once March Madness is over. We're going to give you bubble reports. We're going to give you our thoughts on what teams need to do to make the tournament at large. It's going to be really in depth as we get later into the season. So I think it'll be the best $4.99 you've ever spent.
For the listeners out there, like, I've been waking up at 3:30 in the afternoon every day the last week and a half with college basketball going on. Like, my gambling picks have been so spotty, like left and right. Like, if I even post for college baseball, that is the reason why. Like, I've gotten no sleep, and then next week I make it sound like it's not fun, but I'll be in Vegas for 5 days too. So it's like, I'm going to be pulled in all different directions.
Dang.
No. Yeah, so go buy a newsletter and Noah put all of it on black right when he
I'll put it all on the Westgate first round contest in the NCAA tournament.
Okay, so that was 1. 2, DImitri, I've thoroughly enjoyed your WBC content. Like, I remember you working on the graphics for the website, for rosters almost 5-6 months ago. So it's cool to see you in your element. And this is my formal proposal. I think the World Baseball Classic should hire you to do and run all of their marketing. I was thinking about that earlier today. They're missing, and you're in touch. You're running this massive deal. I think WBC, get our boy right.
He's got connections.
Retainer. He got the EuroLeague on lockdown. Lock him in. Let's go.
He's got the playing experience. He's a good clubhouse guy.
He also gets the tweet stolen by, what was the guy's name? Lamoth.
I don't even know.
Oh, yeah.
Don't even give him the airtime.
Lamoth. Dead man to me.
Ripped it letter for letter. Like, he didn't even try to change anything.
Super viral tweet, and some guy named Lamoth just rips it from him. And that was the first time in a while I've been angry at social media. I was letting the guy have it.
If he just doesn't do the emoji flags, I'm okay, because it's like, okay, that's public knowledge. He literally did the fight. He didn't even try to hide it.
Well, and the other thing was in the replies and comments, he didn't even know how to explain what he was tweeting.
Yeah.
He didn't even know how to explain like the other tiebreakers and how he got to the explanation of the original tweet.
Yeah.
I went to his profile and went down his timeline, and it was like 11 views, 0 likes, 0 retweets, like all the way down all of his tweets. And you could just see every time I'd scroll by, it'd be like one more view. And I probably viewed his page 20 times. Like, do I say something again? Like, do I say a third thing to him? Do I DM him? Like, what? Lamoth, and just an awful name too.
You know what's funny is I actually applied for a job at the World Baseball Classic. It was like an MLB World Baseball Classic job. I applied. I just saw it and I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll apply for it. And I did. And 3 days later, hey, thank you for your interest in this job, but we're going to move in a direction. I'm like, who the hell did you find that was better?
Lamoth. Yeah. They hired Lamoth.
Probably
They hired Lamoth. Yeah, they did.
I'm going to make Lamoth t-shirts and then burn them in my backyard. like a jersey, like someone that sabotages your favorite team.
Hey, what do you guys? So before we get into the college baseball, what have your thoughts been on this tournament so far? It's my favorite 10 days ever.
We've already shared our thoughts.
Oh, really?
We would like to know yours.
Yeah, what are your thoughts?
Hey, shout out to Canada, first time ever making it out of their group. Canadian baseball, I mean, they've always been relevant. They've always been good. But
their reward, second place USA.
Yeah.
The what?
And their reward, second place USA.
Yeah.
I know, right? That's what I was saying today. I was like, Italy just needs to lose so they can face Canada and not Puerto Rico. But Jose Barrios is not going to be playing with them, Puerto Rico. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be a really fun battle. I mean, Dominican just won, so they're going to get Korea, and then Venezuela gets the prize of facing the Japanese. So,
yeah,
it's going to be electric. But I mean, hey, that group play in Tokyo was insane because that whole tiebreaker thing was wild, and Taiwan almost made it. But I think Korea is overall the better team, and they're going to give us a better show in the quarterfinal. They just have they have a way deeper lineup, so I thought that was pretty cool. Yo, how cool was Stuart Fairchild bomb off of Dane Dunning?
That was sweet. That brought me back to 2021?
2017
or 17. Oh, I was way off.
Yeah, 2017 College World Series final, but Dane Dunning wasn't there. It was Dane Dunning was the 16 draft, but that was pretty cool. I mean, a lot of college guys. Obviously, Team Italy's whole team is college guys. So
yeah.
I was just looking at our website. 400 people were on our website the last 30 minutes looking at Team Italy's roster, which kind of surprised me. But yeah, the demand is there.
I do have to I want to push an agenda one more time. I watched a lot of these games. I think a college all-star team is winning 2 games in pool play.
No doubt.
They're beating Czech. They're beating Brazil.
No.
They're
What
beating
pool?
Great Britain.
Any pool.
I don't know if they win a pool, but they win 2 games.
The college all-star team is smoking Brazil and Great Britain.
Yeah.
Great Britain, I don't think so. Brazil, maybe. But
well, here's my opinion. Watching college baseball again, just a month in, you forget this is all about pitching. It always has been about pitching. Offense doesn't matter. You forget. A college all-star team could win against an MLB team next week if I threw Dax Whitney or Ruger Rojas or enter whoever. So they could go beat anybody in this tournament. Let's make that clear.
Drop a college all-star team in Pool A, and they'll find a way to 2-2 and maybe advance out of the pool.
That's what I'm saying.
No, dude, you guys got to remember you're putting wood bats into these guys facing professional arm. It's different. I'm telling you, they will compete. But
Sam
I don't think they're winning 2
out there
games.
hitting homers and
Dude,
scoring runs for Italy.
Come on.
That's a Sunbelt star.
Dax Whitney. Here's the difference. Let me tell you the difference between a superstar in college and a professional arm. For example, Dax Whitney, he misses middle a lot. But his stuff is so good that he will overpower these college guys. Pro hitters don't miss mistakes as often.
Czech ain't touching it.
Dax Whitney is going to be in the big leagues in a year and a half.
I agree with you, but you're going to see how much better he's going to get in that year and a half in terms of pitchability. Fair. They make a lot more college arm. I don't care how good they are. They're so good. Paul Skeen's the unicorn, and so he's a very like one-off. But overall, college pitchers make more mistakes every 10 pitches. For example, they're going to make 1 or 2 more mistake pitches. Pro hitters miss less often than a college hitter.
I'm actually more willing to hear you out on the point of the college hitters translating with metal bats the same year and whatever, being able to hit the MLB pitching that some of these teams have. I legitimately think that the college stars on the mound are very, very talented. And I think stuff plays. I think if you drop somebody in the MLB, like a Dax Whitney or Cam Fluke, Ethan Norby, I think they would be able to go out and give you, there's a possibility for a bad outing. But at the same time, like the flip side of the coin is 5 innings of 3-hit baseball, maybe a run. Like I think that's a possibility. And with WBC against a team like Brazil, Great Britain, Cuba, Nicaragua. Who was the other one in Pool A that was not as talented?
Canada, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Panama,
yeah. So
that's what I will say. The margin between a high-end college arm is much less than the margin in a hitter. You put a wood bat in their hand, and it's just a little different. It's just a little different experiences, everything, I think, when it comes to hitting. Pitching, just get on the mound and chuck it. Hitting, more experience needed type thing. So, yeah, I mean, I think Dax Whitney can easily go out there and give 4 innings of 2-run ball easily. But it's just you've seen it. The margin of error is very slim in a lot of these games. So, I mean, Nicaragua. I mean, I think Nicaragua would beat a college team. You're going to throw out Erasmo Ramirez, whatever, all those guys. They just can't hit very well. So I think that's a game that would be really close. So it would be really fun to see, but obviously we'll never get to see it. The closest thing we're seeing is Jack Caggs hitting right now. Again, big league arm, and he's doing a pretty damn good job of it.
Yeah.
Sam Antonacci, another one 1 year at Coastal.
Kyle Teal.
2-run bomb last night.
Kyle Teal.
Yeah, I mean,
Fisher goes yard.
Yeah, it's really fun to watch. But anyways, that's all I got on the WBC. I don't want to talk about it too much.
All right, we're back. Sorry, a little technical difficulties there, but we do have the if you're watching on YouTube, we have the preseason Omaha 8s for all of us. If you're listening on podcasts, I'll go straight down the list. Jack picked LSU, Tennessee, Georgia Tech, West Virginia, UC Irvine, Troy, Wake Forest, Austin P. DImitri went Texas, TCU, Oregon State, Clemson, Miami, Santa Barbara, Arizona State, and Virginia. Noah has UCLA, Kentucky, Auburn, Florida State, North Carolina, Florida, Southern Miss, and ECU. And then I have Georgia, Coastal, Arkansas, Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, Oregon, Louisville, and Alabama. Golly, I don't know if I like mine anymore.
Do you want to just straight up go switchies? Like I'll switch yours for mine.
So Ben picked 4th. I think he probably should get first change, and it goes reverse order in that.
Oh, I forgot to mention this was a snake draft too, so you can't duplicate picks. And then the other rule was you have to have at least one mid-major.
Yeah.
So if you change out a mid-major, you have to pick another mid-major.
So, like, does that make sense? Jack will get the first repick of the Golden Spikes, which we do next because he picked 4th in that. Ben gets first in this.
Yep. I do want to switch one team. I want to switch out Alabama, and it's tough because can I just say I'm switching out Alabama and then like see what you guys switch out, because I don't know. I might want to pick one of the people or one of the teams you switch out.
Yeah, that's fair. Like we can do it like poker, I guess. I have one team I'm switching out.
I'm actually going to switch 2 out. I'm going to take Vanderbilt out and Alabama, and
only one at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alabama.
My first team that I'm going to switch out is East Carolina.
DImitri, you want to switch any out?
I am going to switch out. Yeah. I'm switching out Miami.
There you go.
I hate doing it, but I'm switching them out.
Can I announce who I'm taking with my switch out?
Not yet.
Nope, not
it goes
yet.
back to Ben. I think it should.
Yeah, I got to see what's on the board.
Well, I liked this team. They're struggling right now, but I like one of the teams that was just dropped. So I will drop Austin P for the time being.
Okay. All right. So I get to make my first selection, and I'm going to go with I'll take USC. Nobody drafted USC. They're winning right now as we're recording, beating San Diego, about to be 17-0. Give me the Trojans.
USC. That is the ultimate top blasting the top of their stock price.
Oh, yeah.
That is just top blasting right now.
Buying high.
Buying as high as possible. Haven't lost yet.
Yeah, it's Ben and I's investing in a nutshell.
Ben loves top blasting.
I very much agree with that pick. They were number one on my big board too. That's why I threw, throughout the thought process of dropping ECU. This is tough for me. Because if I switch out ECU, I will hear so much shit for the team that I would pick in replacement. So
Arizona.
I am going to repick ECU.
Wait, what?
I'm going to repick ECU.
No, that's garbage.
You dropped ECU to pick up ECU?
I was going to add USC if they were there, but I like my Pirates.
No, you're not. You're not allowed to pick up a team drop.
East Carolina.
He's gone to the waiver wire. He's gone.
Yeah.
All right.
You do have the option to. I will make up a rule as we go. If you want to defer to the second half, you can defer to the end of the list.
No, I don't want anybody else's garbage. Give me UTSA. I'm going to hear so much shit for swapping out in an American team for an American team.
That's what he was worried about. He was worried about that, not the Southern.
1,000%. Yeah. So yeah. I'll take the Roadrunners.
Which I kind of bit me in the ass because I wanted UTSA. But DImitri, is it you or me?
If you want to draft ECU and we trade afterwards, we can.
No, so I was also mad because I just saw ECU in Conway, and I am obsessed with their weekend arms. Like,
I like
think if the offense wakes up, Norby's not even pitching to his best ability right now, and he still misses bats and he still gets outs. And Gavin Van Kempen on Saturday for them. I said it once because I thought it was unfair. It's literally Trey Savage, guys. Like it's release at 7-1, big tilt. I'm all in. So I'll take ECU.
So there's a team out there. People don't really talk about them, and I think it happens year in and year out. They hate me. They hate us, or at least they did for about 3 days last year during this regional. But I think they're really good, and when they're good, Butch Thompson doesn't miss Omaha. It just feels that way. When they have a good team, he makes it to Omaha. Give me the Auburn Tigers.
So you're going to take Auburn from Noah's team?
I have Auburn as a third-round pick.
No!
Yeah.
I swear it's at least once an episode,
Jack. And how did Jack pick before DImitri?
I asked in my defense. I said, is it you or me?
That's a good point. Yeah. You know what? ECU's back off the board or back on the board. You got to wait your turn. DImitri, I got a team that I think you would love to have right now.
Hold on. Now I missed Auburn. How did I miss them? USC is off the board. UTSA is off the board. I'm not fading Santa Barbara. I think this team is going to pitch their way deep into the post.
I agree.
Give me. Oh man, this is tough now. I've already got Virginia. I think they're a really good dark horse sleeper team, even though they're ranked. But you know what? I don't want to touch that team with a 10-foot pole. Let me make sure they're not on here.
Just say it and we'll tell you.
No, I don't want to say it because hold on. Okay, you know what? Give me Give me this team. That would be their first trip to Omaha in a long ass time.
You know, whenever like the NFL teams don't pick in time, it goes to the next pick. Jack.
Yeah. You know what? Give me
Jack. You officially have ECU.
Give me Oklahoma.
That's a good pick.
It's a good pick.
Give me Oklahoma. I was gonna go West Virginia, but give me Oklahoma.
That's good.
West Virginia's pick too.
Yeah,
West Virginia's I know. That's why I did it.
Bad exercise. We are so bad at this.
I got East Carolina. Lock it in.
I want to switch out another team, but is it Jack's turn? Is it a snake?
Pirates.
Jack just
ECU.
ECU.
I know, but he gets a second pick now. Do you want to trade anybody else out, Jack?
I kind of like my squad, but like also no one's really popping off the page at me. So I have a frisky team, but I don't like them necessarily more than anybody.
Wait, time out. Jack has to drop a team. He can't pick yet. He has to drop a team.
He's contemplating it right now.
I'm gonna ride it out. I'm gonna ride out my 8. I like my 8 here. I move in East Carolina. It rounds it out. I think Troy gets it going. I'm sticking hard 8 there.
I'm done. I love my field. Texas, TCU, for the people that are now watching on YouTube. Texas, TCU, Oregon State, Clemson, Oklahoma, Santa Barbara, Arizona State, Virginia is my 8.
Yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with my team too. I don't think it's perfect, but I still have teams that I believe in. UCLA, Kentucky, Auburn, Florida State, North Carolina, Florida, Southern Miss, and UTSA.
It's I think Noah has the best list as of March 11th. I'm taking Vanderbilt off my board. Feel free to pick them up. Want nothing to do with them. I want a little bit of Bishop ball. Give me Cincinnati. I think they're spunky enough to make an Omaha run. I'm all the way bought in. I love Cincinnati because they play like afternoon games, if that makes sense. All their games are like 3:00, so before the big slate. So I watch a ton of Cincinnati. I'm sold. They're like 14-4 this year, 14-3, something like that. Give me Bishop ball, Cincinnati Bearcats.
All right. Well, so Jack, you want to read your teams out?
I've got the LSU Tigers, the Tennessee Volunteers, the Georgia Tech Ramblin' Wreck, West Virginia, UC Irvine, Troy, Wake Forest, and the East Carolina Pirates.
If the season ended today, I don't think you'd have a single Omaha team.
I mean, DImitri.
You don't like Georgia Tech? You don't like Georgia Tech? You don't like Georgia Tech?
Sorry, one. Georgia Tech won.
Yeah, it's good. And I'm glad that the season doesn't end today because you're betting against Jay Johnson. Good. Love that side of my bet. If you're telling me I get the Tigers at plus chicken, sure.
LSU still has the best odds to make Omaha. Yeah, I looked before this, plus 100.
Yeah,
they still have the best odds.
Troy Irvine, frisky mid-majors, haven't looked their best yet. Or hot, cold, hot theory, guys. They were really hot in the preseason.
That's a good joke. I like that.
It took a second.
I don't know who's supposed to read their list next, but I have Georgia, Coastal, Arkansas, Mississippi State, Cincinnati, Oregon, Louisville, and whoever I picked first. Oh, USC. Duh.
Yeah,
cool.
DImitri and I already read off our teams.
Oh, you did?
So
I'm sorry. All right, cool. Let's go over to the Golden Spikes.
Golden Spikes. All right. Okay, so the Golden Spikes, I'm gonna have to do one person at a time.
Cool.
So hold on. Let me figure out. Oh, I have an idea. Cool. I have a great idea. We're going to do this. We are going to screen share the whole window. Let me replace entire screen.
Those cards are so cool. Like how you did this graphic is the coolest graphic.
Perfect. We're going to do this. We're going to put Ben. Nice. We're going to put Ben in the top left. We're going to put Jack. We're gonna put him in the bottom left. We're gonna put DImitri.
Hell of a first pick,
right? And then we're gonna put Noah. Where's Noah? Noah. We're gonna put him in the bottom right.
I'm the worst.
And then full screen. Oh no. All right, whatever. I think people can see that.
Yeah, this will work. I'll read off my team. I have Drew Burris, Ace Reese, Miles Bailey, and Rintaro Sasaki.
Jack, Team DeLong Champions has Monster Milam, Trey Phelps, Henry Ford, and Mike Anu.
Jack, interesting. You have the most overrated shortstop in the country.
All right. I have no problem dying on this hill. I think he's still one of the best college baseball players in the country. If I had to start a college baseball team next week, he's one of my first 5 picks. How about that?
Yeah,
he did the same thing across
my Twitter feed.
Slow. Like, he'll be fine.
I saw it come across my Twitter feed. LSU fans were really be founded at this. I guess whatever this LSU fan account or whatever podcast says Stephen Milam was the most overrated shortstop, and I was like, all right, man, let's pump the brakes there.
But you were with me. I didn't know that was a bit out there. No, I'm so in on Monster Mom. Okay, I thought you were.
It was a bit. It was 100% a bit.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. I didn't know that. I was ready to go.
Yeah. Some LSU fan account out there said he was the most overrated shortstop. I'm like, dude, come on, stop. But anyway, DImitri's team. Oh, it's over. It's over. Rock Chalowski, Daniel Cuvée, Von Lackey, and Noah Franco. We only need 3. We don't care about the 4th one. Von Lackey played 8 positions yesterday and was a single away from the cycle. And then I have the best player in baseball. So
does play. He's gonna do it again.
Noah, are you
shy?
Yeah.
My team is not good right now. Justin LeBron was my first pick. Chris Rembert was my second. Ryder Helfrich was my third, and Brady Ballinger was my 4th.
I don't think that's a terrible those.
Yeah.
Well, so here's the thing: is like Rembert got hurt, missed 3 weeks of action. I don't think he's gonna win it anymore. Ballinger, I drafted him because he's like a pure slugger, and he's not slugging right now. And then Helfrich is on the fence. So I just basically hinted at what I was doing with my poker ads and drops there.
When is he on the fence? Does that mean hurt?
Like, I'm on the fence on whether I'm keeping Helfrich or not.
No, I was going to say, he's been like, yeah, he's all right.
Who wants to drop first? All right, I'll drop Rintaro Sasaki.
It was Jack.
I do have the
Jack
draft
was
order.
first.
Do we remember it? This is the draft order.
Oh, wow.
Jack was first.
So I went last, so I get to go first?
Yeah.
All right, I'll keep Monster Milam out of principle. I like Trey Phelps a lot. I just think the problem is my boy Daniel the Rhino Jackson is running away with best player on that team right now. So I kind of I want to go. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mix and match here. I'm going to keep Milam. I'll keep Ford. If Tennessee's going to get going, they'll get rolling. So what I'll do is I'll sub Trey Phelps out for Will Gasparino.
Whoa.
That's fine. I think we can just make straight up switches. There's 100 guys that could win.
Do I like to switch?
Yeah, let's just switch.
Phelps for Will Gasparino.
Yep.
All right.
Fair?
Yep.
I was just thinking we were going to do it like we did with the teams. Like,
that took too long.
That's fine. Yeah. Go ahead and take your.
I mean, Rock Chalowski's winning it, so let's just move on.
I mean, I don't want to kick the herd dog when he's down, but Noah Franco, man, it's too big of a liability to have you on this team. You're 25% of my team. I can't have you here, man. You got to go. You just got to go. Maybe next year. Noah Franco, you are out, and I'm gonna have to replace you with.
Please don't say this name. I have a guy that I think you're about to take him.
I have a guy that I hope gets to me too.
Give me Colin Ritchie, Oklahoma State.
Like that pick.
That's a good pick. I didn't even consider him though. That's a good pick.
Okay,
I'm curious
gonna
who you
drop.
thought I was going to take now.
I'm gonna announce it right here. I'm gonna drop Brady Ballinger, and I'm gonna add Caden Sorrell.
It's another good pick. Considered
Who?
him.
Caden Sorrell.
Oh, Sorrell. Got it.
Guys confirmed good at baseball.
All right, I'm taking. I actually like my top 3 picks: Drew Burress, Ace Reese, Miles Bailey, all star power, can win the award. Good starts to the season. I'm gonna trade Rentaro Sasaki for, in my opinion, if somebody is going to compete with Rock Chalowski to win the Golden Spikes, you're gonna have to have an incredible year, overshadow him 100%, and that's Mason Edwards, left-handed pitcher from USC, 0 ERA. I mean, he finishes the year with like a 0.5 ERA. We saw it with Kevin Kopps. He's gonna win the award.
Yeah, that is a savvy pick. Well done. Tip of the hat. That's a savvy pick.
Thank you.
Yeah,
that's what I thought you were going to take, Dimitri.
I was thinking the same way. The only way someone beats Chalowski if it's done in a way where it's almost not comparable, like based off value of pitching and hitting. And that's why on the loop back around, are we snake back or how does it work?
You can change another pick.
I'm
good with my team.
So then it goes to me.
Yeah.
And I am going to sub out I'm going to sub out Chris Rembert. I love the player, and I just think missing time is ultimately going to cost him an award that gets voted on like this. And I will add AJ Gracia.
Great pick.
Fun.
Noah, interesting. You would keep the second catcher. You have to be better than Von Lackey to even have a chance at the Golden Spike, and it's just not going to happen. The guy's hitting 470, 18 games into the season.
He's pretty
Helfrich's been one of Arkansas's best players. So
I'm not saying he hasn't. It's just you're not competing against the country. You're competing against Von Lackey to even have a shot. So,
all right, are you going to make a move instead of shitting on my team?
Yeah. What was that?
Oh, my team's stacked. I'm not touching it. It's stacked.
All right, sub me out. Last pick, Mike Anu, big fan, but I gotta go weird here. How is Dax Whitney not on the board? Interviewed him for week 2's Golden Spike Spotlight and broke down that 18 punch-out game. I think he's got a couple more in the back pocket, especially with a really unorthodox and unique schedule this year for Oregon State. Their offense is getting going, and he doesn't need any run support. He's really good. I like Whitney. Give me Dax Whitney.
Heck yeah.
All right, there it is. All right, so here's what we.
I'm not done yet.
Noah's not done.
I'm not done yet. I am dropping Helfrich because I don't know if he's necessarily been quite the statistical anomaly as I thought he was, and the strikeouts are kind of high. Dimitri just didn't let me get there. I kind of hinted at all 3 that I was going to drop at the beginning of the segment here, and guy
you didn't let Dimitri bully you out of the.
He sure did.
No,
He sure
go
did.
back and anybody that listened. I mentioned the 3 pick. I called my team not good, and I mentioned the 3 guys that I was ended up going to drop. We are going to add. This guy's struggled a little bit with the strikeout too, but I think he's been the best player on his team up until this point. Judd Utermark, Ole Miss.
It's fun.
Noah, you just swapped out 3 players. Have some humility. Just eat it. Just eat. Just take a loss sometime.
Hey, Dimitri, I looked at your preseason conference champion picks, and I feel like you're going to be switching out quite a bit. So
Yeah.
it wasn't pretty there.
We'll see. So Noah, you're kicking off Helfrich, kicking him to the curb.
Yeah. You told me to. No, I'm kidding. I was going to anyway.
I almost fell for it.
All right. The granddaddy of them all. Are we ready for the conference picks? The granddaddy of them all.
What is your...
I'm just warning you, I might not switch a pick.
I might not either. Depends. I've got a couple in mind that I will end up switching, but
all right, we'll go through this pretty quickly. We'll start with the ACC. I took Florida State. DImitri took Miami. Jack, Clemson. Noah, Georgia Tech. I'm good. I like Florida State still. Anybody want to switch? DImitri?
Give me a second. Let me get myself organized here. All right.
Well, you're going to be the only one that switches.
Super sharp of us that all of us got ripped for not taking Louisville. And I think we all ended up on the positive side, at least through 4 weeks so far.
Yeah.
All right. So let me get this little Google sheet here so I can record all of this. Ben, DImitri, Jack, Noah. Okay. And then ACC. But nobody's making any changes?
You're going to switch to Virginia. I know you are.
What makes you say that?
You hate Miami right now.
I don't hate them. I just don't believe in their chances of winning the ACC. Yeah, I don't know. I think Florida State struggled. They strike out a lot. So I think your pick sucks too, Ben.
Okay.
Do you know what his? Have you guys figured it out yet? And I'm saving him here.
You know what?
His buffer before he makes a pick is just to shit on everybody else, so he can think of what he wants to go.
Give me North Carolina. I'm going to pick them when they're down. They lost one series. They can still win it.
They're already down. Okay.
Hey, that happened last year. They got swept at home by Stanford, and then they ran the table and finished like second in the league. So
all I know is I saw Florida State put up 100 runs against Mercer.
And I saw Florida State.
How many
strike
hits
out
did they use to
last
do
night.
those scoring? To do that scoring?
Huh?
How many hits did they get to do that scoring?
Like 10.
No.
I think it was like 10.
There's like umpteen walks.
Yeah.
And hit by pitch.
It's a lot of walks.
All right. AAC, American Athletic Conference. I took Charlotte. DImitri and Jack both took UTSA. Noah took East Carolina. I'm actually fine right now with Charlotte. I think that they're probably the number 2 team in the AAC. UTSA right now feels like the number 1, and then East Carolina, like they could win it. I mean, they looked fine last weekend. So, does anybody want to switch? I don't think we do, right?
No switching, but I do just want to give the listeners a shout out there. The AAC might be a 4-team race this year. Don't forget about South Florida. You got UTSA, Charlotte, East Carolina, and South Florida all looking like contenders.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, American East. American East. I took Bryant, DImitri, Binghamton, Jack, UMBC, Noah, Bryant. I'm not switching because I couldn't even tell you one thing about these teams.
I'm actually pulling up the conference standings on the American East to just see what
they haven't played a game.
They haven't played a game.
So here's the update on this conference for anybody that gives a shit. If you do, you're a true fan. Brian is 6-7 overall. UMB 6-6. NJIT 6-7. UMass Lowell 4-7. Binghamton 5-8. Maine 2-13. Albany 0-10. Not a single damn team in this conference has a winning record.
That wasn't very nice. That felt unnecessary.
So I'm sticking with my Binghamton pick.
Yeah, it's too early to tell. One of these teams is going to emerge and probably go 21-3 in conference, but like they've all played just gauntlets of schedules. All right, A-Sun, I took Austin P. DImitri took Stetson. Jack and Noah both took Austin P. Any switches?
I hate to do this, but I think I have to do it.
Oh, wow.
I almost picked them preseason, but I didn't do it. Give me Florida Gulf Coast.
Yep, that was the only other team I would be considering.
I agree.
But I'm sticking with Austin P. Atlantic 10, it just means more. I took VCU. DImitri took Dayton, Jack, George Mason, and Noah took the Spiders of Richmond. I'm not switching. I think VCU is like a pretty good
I'm
team.
not switching either. So is anybody else switching? All right. So
thought about it.
As of right now, VCU is 8-8. Dayton is 12-4. George Mason is 6-8, and Richmond is currently 10-7.
They've all played different schedules, though. Completely
So
different.
those are honestly the 4 best teams right now, pretty much.
Yeah.
Shout out to George Mason, Tyler Neal, and 4 straight losses to Oregon. Yeah, we got them right where we want them.
All right, Big 12.
I thought about changing in the A10, but I'm ultimately not going to. The team I was thinking about going to was Ben's Rams, but
that's because you guys all hate winning and you all hate finding victorious picks, and it should be a clean sweep, and it's not, and that's disappointing from you guys.
Big 12. We have TCU. Me, DiMitri, and Noah all picked TCU. Jack took Arizona State. I'm going to stay with TCU. I did consider Cincinnati and Oklahoma State, but for right now, I'm sticking with TCU.
Hey, Noah, what was the news that I missed on Lepore?
So Lepore's out 10 weeks. It just came out. Like last podcast when I said, I don't know if he's necessarily out for the year yet. And then like 2 days later, it came out that he's going to miss like 10 weeks. So
I knew it. I told you guys. I knew it. He was out for a long time, if not the whole year. So that changes things.
I wasn't arguing you on that. I was just saying it hadn't been public yet.
No, yeah, no, I know. But that changes things. To win the Big 12, you need pitching. Like, you just got to pitch. It's the offensive conference. So you know what? I'll just stick with it, but I really, really, really want to go with Arizona State. But I'm gonna leave it. I'll leave it.
In order to win this conference, you need pitching. So I'm gonna take Arizona State because they lack pitching.
Yeah, but Arizona State is just more talented everywhere, and they're healthy. So I mean, it's not. But whatever, it's fine. I'm not changing it.
All right, we're going to the Big East. I took UConn.
I'm changing out of TCU.
Who are you going to be changing to?
I think a lot of people have cold feet on this team because their most talented pitchers no longer on the team. I say, give me all of it. I'm jumping in. West Virginia.
Good pick.
Their entire weekend rotation's like been great so far this year, so I love it.
Big East, any changes? I have UConn, Noah and DiMitri have Creighton. Jack has Xavier. I'm sticking with UConn.
I'm sticking with Creighton.
I'd like to switch to Connecticut. Xavier off to a slow start, but I forget
they've
the weather
played just an absolute war zone.
Gauntlet, love them, but you look at the board and you go, well, it's like Connecticut somehow plays for a super every other year. So like I got to run the ball. Weather's getting warm. The Huskies are inevitable.
So who are you taking?
UConn.
Oh, okay.
I trust my preseason work on Creighton, and they've played a tough schedule out of conference too. So I'll stick with the Blue Jays.
You're going to stick with Creighton, Noah?
Yep.
All right.
Big South. I have High Point. Noah has High Point. Jack has Upstate, and DiMitri has Winthrop.
I want it on the record too. I did take High Point on the pod, and I don't know if it was a bit by DiMitri, but I'd like it on the record. I'd like to double down on High Point. I'm not just saying this because they went to Gainesville and took 2, but we do have receipts. I'd like High Point, gentlemen.
I do remember that text in the group message.
I'd like the thirds, and I'm not saying
putting a change symbol, like an X change symbol. Put just the High Point logo for Jack.
Thank you.
But on the pod, you said Upstate, and then you changed the High.
He did.
Mm-mm.
He did flip from Upstate to High Point on the pod, but he picked High Point on the pod.
I wear flip flops.
So do you want me to? On the new graphic, I'm just going to put High Point. I'm not going to say you changed it. I'm just going to put
magical.
High Point.
Be magical. Thank you.
Yeah. So Winthrop is interesting. They're 11-6. They've been playing really good ball. I'm going to stick with them, but High Point does seem like the front runner to win this conference.
Well, like this conference got a lot better. Charleston Southern looks pretty good.
Winthrop,
so does Gardner-Webb. Like it's a much better conference than the last few years. More contenders. Winthrop, I think, will be really good as well.
Hey, Winthrop took 2 out of 3 against Georgetown, lost a close one to NC State, swept Moorhead, swept Maine, not very good, beat Michigan State, doesn't really mean that much. And then they struggled at Auburn, but who doesn't? So I'll stick with Winthrop.
I'll ride with the Panthers.
Nice.
They got that series win over Florida. They'll be tough to beat this year.
Astute observation, Ben. Big South just, frankly, it's like a lab for insane human beings. So I agree.
Yeah. Big Ten. Anybody switching? We all have UCLA.
Does anybody have cojones big enough to switch here?
Yeah.
Great reads by us guys in the preseason. Just high fives all around,
Yeah.
right? So far.
Yeah. Really ballsy take from us. Yeah.
USC. Hey, guys.
They're interesting.
Anybody want to bite on USC?
No, thank you.
Nope.
No, thank you. If you've seen their offense, I'm okay.
I love how Dimitri's going to toss that out, but he's not changing either.
All right, Big West. I have Irvine. Dimitri and Noah both have Santa Barbara, and then Jack has Fullerton. I get the pleasure of switching a week, or I guess going into week 2 of conference play. I'm going to back off of Irvine. They lost 2 out of 3 to, I believe, Northridge opening weekend. At home. So I will jump on the Santa Barbara bandwagon. Give me the Gauchos. For my first official switch.
Go Chos.
Love it. Love it. No, I'm going to ride out the boys.
All right.
You're leaving Fullerton on the board?
I'm feeling full of myself. I like it.
All right, sticking with Fullerton.
All right, scroll down to the CAA. All right, CAA. Me and Jack both took Charleston. Dimitri and Noah both took Campbell. Can anybody would anybody bite on a UC or UNCW? I think that would be my. I'm going to stick with Charleston, but UNCW is very close.
Agreed.
Campbell is 3-0 in conference play. We're going into week 2.
Wow. Only 2 teams have a winning record in this conference. That is wild.
I will jump from the Camels to UNC Wilmington.
Noah is going.
You're buying. You're selling high on the Camels. They're 3-0 right now.
Yep.
Noah is going UNCW. I'm not changing. Anybody else changing?
Nope. All right, Conference USA. Me and Dimitri both took Dallas Baptist. Jack and Noah both took Missouri State. I'm going to be switching my pick. Dallas Baptist 9-8 on the year. I feel like they've lost 7 games that they should have won. Just not the same DBU. I'll take a team previewing the weekend series pick'em. I like the Liberty Flames. I think they have a legitimate Friday guy, severely underrated, 12-3 on the year. They're more offensive than they have been the last few years. So I'll take a flyer on the Flames.
Ben Blair is a really good arm.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of Dallas Baptist guy Ryan Johnson from a few years ago. A weird arm slot kind of guy.
Remind me of Aaron Blair. Trivia question: where did Aaron Blair go, Noah?
Oh,
he doesn't even know who Aaron Blair is.
Don't know.
Ben, do you remember Aaron Blair?
Did he go to Missouri?
Marshall.
Dang. Oh, you know what? He's coaching at Marshall. I have his cell phone number because of Synergy. Like he was calling me about Synergy stuff maybe in November. I knew that.
Aaron
and
Blair
now he's going to listen to this legend.
Pod.
Idiot. Yeah. Idiot. What an idiot.
He's like, I really purchased stuff from this guy. All he sees me is a data point.
I really don't want to sell low on Dallas Baptist. I really don't want to sell low. I believe in Dan Hafner. To get the ship turned around. They played a pretty tough schedule, really tough actually.
Yep.
And if this was a legit Dallas Baptist team, we'd be saying completely different things about them. But I think they'll be fine. Missouri State, I do think it's probably going to end up winning it, but I'm not going to sell my stock in Dallas Baptist.
All right, so you're keeping Dallas Baptist. Jack, Noah, you guys switching or sticking?
Stick.
All
right, we'll skip through the horizon. We all have Wright State. That's a free space. Ivy League. You three all picked Yale, and I took Columbia.
Colombia.
Columbia's 2-7. They got squished by Mercer. They got squished. I will. Let me check who Columbia has played this year, just real fast. Do any of you guys want to switch off of Yale?
No.
So, Ben, Columbia played 3 against Mercer, 3 against Kansas State, and 3 against West Virginia.
And they have 2 wins. They have 2 Friday night wins. Oh, give me Columbia all day, every day. You know what? I forgot that they beat West Virginia on Friday night last week, and we tweeted about it.
And then they lost on a walk. And then they lost on a walk-off grand slam to West Virginia.
I went in with the wrong information. I should be recruiting you guys to pick Columbia. Anybody want to join me on the Lions?
Nope. Yale.
Thanks, but no thanks.
I like the Bulldogs.
All right. We'll move on to the Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference. I don't know why. Why did I pick Mount St. Mary's?
Because it's a cool logo.
Is that my reasoning? I think I honestly might have said
you thought it was funny to say Mount. You thought it was funny that you were I'm on the Mount. I'm mounted.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
I said that, DImitri.
Uh-huh.
That impossible. No way I said that. I think I picked Ryder. Did I not? I think this graphic is wrong.
You picked Mount St. Mary's. I promise you. The reason why I made that up, but you did pick Mount. I remember.
All right. Well, I'm switching to Ryder. Someone check the tapes too.
Dude, do you think I just randomly put Mount St. Mary's on there? You picked them.
You put Upstate for Jack.
Yeah, because Jack originally picked Upstate.
I may have zagged when I zigged.
So Ben, Mount St. Mary's is currently 6-8 and 1-2 in conference.
All right. Well, I'm switching to Ryder.
Ryder's 2-1. Fairfield is 1-2.
Ryder has always been my pick, and because I don't know anything about these teams until like May, so I'm surprised I didn't pick Ryder.
I'm going to stick with Fairfield.
See it through. Bill Courier's last year. They'll get it right. Love the Stags.
All right, let's go to the MAAC, the Mid-American. Myself, DImitri, and Noah all took Kent State, who has started the year really hot. Jack actually took Miami, Ohio, who's 3-0 in conference and 11-4 on the year. I think it's going to come down to these two teams. I'm comfortable sticking with Kent State. Does anybody want to switch?
Nah, no switch. My boys.
All right, Missouri Valley. We all 4 picked Murray State. Now, there are a couple teams to consider here. Illinois State.
Illinois State is 9-7. Indiana State 7-9. I think those are your only 2 other options, really, at this point.
I wanted to say, oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. They're not in the conference anymore. Golly. So I'm sticking with Murray State. Anybody else switching?
I think it was correct indication that Illinois State's the other one in this race. But I'm staying with Murray.
All right. Mountain West. Myself, DImitri, and Noah all picked Nevada. I will be making a switch, but does anybody else want to switch with me?
I will switch, but it's not because I don't believe in San Jose State anymore. They've actually played a super tough schedule. It's because I really believe in the 2 teams that have gotten off to a crazy start. Ben, I don't know if we're thinking the same thing. New Mexico's been
I don't think we are.
Really? New Mexico's been nasty, but UNLV has been a blast to watch play. I've watched a couple late West Coast games. I'll take UNLV.
Yep. I'm taking Fresno State. They have a series win over Stanford this year. They replaced a bunch from last year's team, but I caught myself watching one of their games last week against Arizona, and I was expecting it to be like this high-scoring affair, and like both pitching staffs look great. So I don't know. I'll take my chances with Fresno.
Fresno State had played Utah, Pepperdine, Stanford, and Arizona, and they've lost a lot of baseball games against good teams. So, but they've been kind of close, kind of not. They got blown out last night by Cal Poly. So, congrats on the pick. But
Nevada versus Fresno is this weekend.
It's going to come down to which of these teams are capable enough of pitching on top of the moon, because that's where Mountain West plays baseball games.
So, Jack, are you rolling with San Jose?
No, I'd like UNLV, please. Thank you.
So are we? Wait. So we've got Fresno. I'm going with Nevada. Jack, are you sticking with San Jose?
No,
I would like
going
UNLV,
to UNLV.
please. Give me a roll the dice. Give me the chips. I'll take UNLV.
Give you who?
UNLV. Las Vegas.
Viva la
Anybody else switching? Can we move on?
Nope, I'm riding out Nevada. They've been all right against really good competition. So,
all right, Northeastern Conference. So NEC. I have Wagner, and the rest have Long Island. What fins up?
You know what? Can I say something really quick here on the Northeastern Conference? Am I happy that the rest of the world is catching on to my beautiful, beautiful Sharks? Yes. Is there a tad bit of envy that just because March Madness comes with all this love, that the baseball team 2 years ago in Chapel Hill didn't get this kind of viral love as well? A little bit, if I'm going to be honest with you. But I love that our boy Johnny Boy Fanta went and hung out with the Sharks this week. That rocked.
Yeah. Shout out John Fanta. I'm gonna take Central Connecticut State. They're 3-0 in the conference, tied with Long Island. It's gonna come down to those two. I'll be switching from Wagner over to Central Connecticut State. Any other switches? All right, nope. All right, Ohio Valley. I have SIUE, DImitri, Tennessee Tech, Jack, Little Rock, and Noah has SIUE as well. Dude, this is crazy to me. Nobody has SEMO. I'll take SEMO.
Dude, I'm so mad at myself that I even considered fading SEMO. Like that is just so unloyal on my part. SEMO.
They took 3 out of 4 from Miami, Ohio.
I know.
And just beat Missouri State in the midweek. And then they have Wright State this weekend. That'll be fun.
Yeah. I don't know. I've kind of been impressed a little bit by Tennessee Tech. They played. Let's see, Tennessee Tech's schedule. They played Texas A&M, and then they beat Lipscomb, swept Ohio in 4, lost to Middle Tennessee, lost to UIC, lost to Notre Dame, lost the series to Georgia Southern. And then they've got Mercer this weekend. Tennessee Tech.
I'm gonna switch.
You know what? Give me SEMO. I'm back on the SEMO train just because I feel bad and I don't want to be a traitor.
I'm switching to SEMO too.
Oh boy.
Everyone is going to SEMO?
No, Jack's sticking with Little Rock.
Yeah, I know. Jack, come on. Join the SEMO train.
Never. Coach Curry,
join the SEMO train. Either join SEMO or go back to your Moorhead bullshit.
Little Rock till I die.
All right.
Patriot League. I picked Army. DImitri picked Army. Noah and Jack both took Navy. This is just rule number 1. Like, just Army is going to win the Patriot League. I know Navy probably has a better team this year. Noah, you love Navy, right? You wrote them up preseason and said they're returning everybody from last year.
Yeah, and they've started out red hot, 12-4.
12-4. Army's 6-8. Both have played. I don't know Navy's schedule actually. I know Army's actually played.
It hasn't been anything to write home about.
Clemson, South Carolina, VCU.
Navy took 2 out of 3 from Queen, played Delaware, beat Air Force, lost to South Carolina, beat Marshall, took 2 out of 3 from St. Bonnie, beat Compton, took 3 out of 4 from Dartmouth, and then beat Norfolk.
They got a couple
Army swept
victories this year
Queens.
too.
Army swept Queens and beat South Carolina. So
Yeah, give me Army. I will never fade Army.
never fade Army. All right, SEC. I took Texas, DImitri LSU, Jack Alabama, and then Noah Arkansas. I will be sticking with Texas.
The 1 year I decided to take LSU in the SEC, they have struggled mightily. But you know what? I'm sticking with the Tigers. I did some statistical research on them, guys. The stats say things are supposed to turn around. They're striking a lot of guys out. Balls in play seem to be getting a little lucky right now. I'm sticking with LSU. That lineup is way too deep. I think they'll find a way. But Texas is the favorite. That's for damn sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got pretty cute on my pick here. I went strictly off of who I thought had the best schedule. I will go to my favorite team in the league now in Texas. I'll switch from Arkansas to Texas.
All right.
Jack,
Jack.
do you want these SEC Twitter criminals blowing us up for you having Alabama on the graphic like they did last time?
Did I got blown up for that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you got grilled.
Really?
Absolutely.
What,
torn.
guys don't like to have fun anymore?
That's a good point.
What? Okay, you know what? I was gonna switch. Now I'm definitely not switching. Can you put double down around my Alabama pick then?
Split
I'll
double.
put double down. I'll put double
Yeah.
down. Hey,
Sir.
so Alabama, I mean, 2 out of 3 against Washington State, beat a bunch of nobody, swept Rhode Island, they got run ruled by Southland Mess, beat Iowa, beat Oregon State. Then you got Jacksonville, Alabama State, North Florida for 3, Troy. I think Alabama can go one of two. They can go any direction. It's not like they play bad. They're winning games. So
I really got tore. I'm telling you, I don't see this stuff. I got tore up for this. I got to go get receipts. I kind of want to be like the biggest Alabama baseball fan in the whole world now.
Hey, Alabama gets Florida. They get Kentucky. Oh, no, sorry. They're at Kentucky. They get Florida and Auburn at home. They get Arkansas at home.
I'm in. I'm all in. This team's going to win the national championship now.
Interesting. Alabama's got a tough schedule.
Yes, it's the SEC.
Yeah,
Everything.
There's no easy schedule. All right, let's move over to the SoCon, where I will not be switching from my 15-2 Mercer Bears, 3 quad 1 wins, one of the best pitching weekend rotations in the country, top 10 in homers. Anybody want to join the Mercer bandwagon now before it's too late? Noah does. There we go. Noah switching from Sanford over to Mercer. Jack, DImitri, you guys going to switch from the Citadel or keep them?
Have you seen what the dog's been doing?
Are you gonna ignore what the Citadel Bulldogs did last night?
What, they beat South Carolina?
Yeah. What are you insinuating there? The tone you just said that in. What does that mean?
I think Mercer beat South Carolina by 10.
They beat the team that Pawpaw coaches.
I'll tell you what, though.
Dude, Citadel played
it works every time. Nobody can keep a straight face.
I couldn't. I tried to move on by it.
Citadel has played a tough schedule, if we're being honest.
And they played it well, too.
Liberty for 3, Marshall, and then Army. We got Florida State for 3, Kentucky for 3. Give me Citadel.
They took Florida State to extras. They lose 2-1 on Saturday and they lose 2-0 on Sunday. Like they play good baseball down there. If they can pitch it, the offense we know is going to be creative. So I like the pick.
All right, let's move to the Southland. I took Lamar. DImitri took UTRGV. So did Noah. And then Jack took Southeastern Louisiana. Lamar 4-2, Stephen F. Austin 4-2, Nichols 4-2, Houston Christian 4-2, Southeastern 2-1. I mean, this conference is a low key gauntlet. Like everybody can beat everybody.
Gauntlet is nice. I was going to call it a mess.
Well, no, I think it's more of like it's a very even playing field. Like UTRGV is 2-4 in conference play.
Yeah,
And
but none of these guys have the RPIs that they did last year.
Fair.
That is
fair
very
statement.
true. And it's not going to go up. They're not going to
No.
be in the 20s and 30s like they were a year ago.
I will be sticking with my pick. I will trust Coach Davis and the Lamar Cardinals. Anybody want to switch?
Nope.
No.
I'm riding with UTRGV.
They're 2-4.
Kind of in trouble,
Okay.
but I'm going to stick with the pick.
Dude, they're 2 games back with like 28 to go.
That's a good point. All right, the Fun Belt. We all pick Coastal. Does anybody want to pivot off of Coastal Carolina?
Give me Southern Miss. I just don't see how you can fade that team.
Well, I can tell you why. So my reason for sticking with Coastal is because they don't actually play Southern Miss in the regular season. And I think Coastal's schedule is a little bit more favorable than what Southern Miss has.
All right. So let's break that down real quick. Southern Miss has Arkansas State, Troy, App State, Old Dominion, Louisiana, Texas State, South Alabama,
I don't know
Monroe.
if I agree with that.
James. So all right. So Georgia Southern sweep, James Madison sweep, Louisiana Monroe sweep, South Alabama. I'll say 2 there.
At Arkansas State, at Louisiana, I don't know if they win those series.
I mean, Southern Miss has to play at Louisiana too.
And Arkansas State, yeah. But I mean,
maybe Louisiana's the pick here, fellas. They're playing better ball, like just as good of baseball as Southern Miss the last 12 games.
Whoa. You cannot put anybody in the Southern Miss category from the Sun Belt as of right now.
The last 12 games.
I mean, Southern Miss has beaten everybody from the top of
So
the
is
SEC.
Louisiana.
Dude, I mean, I'm not going to argue, but you cannot sit there and faithfully, honestly say that Louisiana is playing just as good as Southern Miss. Nobody in the country is playing good as Southern Miss, besides UCLA and a few others. Like, come on. Anyways, Coastal. Let's see. Coastal's they've got Arkansas State on the road too, and they've got Louisiana on the road too. Give me Southern Miss.
I'm sticking with Coastal.
I'm going to switch to the Eagles too. I think on that preseason pod, I called it like a 2-team league, Southern Miss, Coastal. I didn't know that there was preseason injuries for Coastal. If I did know that, I probably would have been on Southern Miss.
I think it's going to be an exciting race.
Yeah, no doubt.
Very exciting.
And I actually think that it makes sense. Like both Louisiana and Arkansas State have something to say about it. Those are the other 2 top 4 teams in the league, in my opinion. And they're hosting both of the top 2 at home. Like they're going to have a say for sure, I think.
Yeah, I think all of us would have taken Southern Miss if we would have known Coastal was going to get injured like this. But I think Coastal. I think if they're playing the way they are playing the last 2 weeks, and then they're going to get piece by piece back as the season goes on. It's going to be it's going to say a lot about this team because guys that wouldn't have a lot of innings are getting a lot of experience right now.
Yeah.
So that could play to their favor down the road.
It's why I almost like double down on it. Like this response from them, like they get their teeth kicked in Friday, Saturday in Houston, and they come back and beat an Ole Miss team starting a kid who had never made a collegiate start before. Right, against a top 25 Ole Miss. And then Tuesday, they're down to the wire against NC State, and they got to turn to a freshman and doesn't go well. You know what that freshman did against East Carolina? Absolutely shoved, right? Like the fact that they're getting invaluable lessons on the fly is it's really intriguing. And it's kind of fun to watch because you're watching these kids mature literally day to day.
Hey, Jack, big counterpoint here. Southern Miss has just as many freshmen that are throwing meaningful.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, it's true.
And
well, I don't mean that as like a diss towards Southern Miss. That was more so like if you do get back. I mean, you're out. Hayden Johnson, you're out. Fluky, you're out. Carbonu's done for the year. Let's say you get Ryan Lynch and Fluky back, and then you're able to backtrack on some of those freshmen to going back to maybe lefty guys or mid relief or midweek guys. It just gets a little bit deeper. Southern Miss to me, it's UCLA, Texas, Southern Miss, and Mississippi State have played the most complete baseball this year. Not even close.
USC too.
Excuse me. The Trojans.
I have a proposition that I want on the graphic.
Okay.
Question mark. Could I put tie?
I kind of like that.
Can you put what?
I'm looking at it now. I think there's going to be a two-way tie. One from the east, one from the west. Same record.
Such an odds whore.
You can put tie. We'll put tie in there.
Yeah, I want a tie.
That's such a cop out.
The tie you wear, right?
Yeah, and I want this to be my official statement to the Sun Belt. Like, make your best teams play against each other.
Hey, I'm going to put a literal tie as your pick.
I like that.
I want the words TIE. I want tie.
No, I'm going to put the literal tie.
Does my tie count if, like, Texas State ties with South Alabama for best record?
Yep.
Oh, I want a tie. Anybody want to join the tie with me?
You're sicko.
Oh, that means, dude, I'm in play until the last weekend of the season no matter what. I want the tie.
Okay.
You know what? I'm not changing my pick. I'm sticking with Coastal. I talked myself back into it.
Yeah.
They're going to be so good at the end. Yeah. They just can't fuck up before then.
There's the DImitri Southern Miss bit. They're going to love hearing that.
Yeah. Clip McGee.
Yeah. All right, SWAC. Anybody switching from Bethune? I don't imagine so.
Shout out Johnny, the GOAT.
The GOAT. All right, we'll go to the Summit League. I have Omaha. Jack has Omaha. And then DImitri and Noah both have Oral Roberts. I think I'm going to make a switch. I'm going to take the Jackrabbits of South Dakota State.
What?
Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Jackrabbits of South Dakota State. So they opened the year at UTSA, got torched. We'll leave it at that. But UTSA was going to torch pretty much anybody that opening weekend. They actually won the series at Tarleton, who was my WAC pick. And then very competitive, almost won 2 out of 3 against Central Arkansas on the road. Lost by 1 to Nebraska last Wednesday. Beat Northwestern, lost to Minnesota in extra innings, lost by 1 to Southern Illinois. Like, I think this Jackrabbits team is on, like, from what they've played so far, pretty respectable and could win the Summit League. I want the Jackrabbits logo on my graphic.
Dude, stop. Oral Robertson's the pick.
I ride mine out.
Noah?
Yeah, I'm riding out the Golden Eagles here too.
All right. West Coast Conference. Myself, DImitri, and Jack all pick San Diego. And then Noah picks Santa Clara. Right now, St. Mary's has the best record at 10-6, but has played like the 4th or 5th hardest schedule. I'm sticking with San Diego. I'm just trying to look if there's anybody like Santa Clara could win this league. They have a win at Cal. They gave Cal one of their most recent losses. Lost by 1 on Saturday and Sunday at Cal. So maybe Santa Clara, they beat Cal twice. Timeout. They split a 4-game series at Cal. Maybe Santa Clara is the pick.
So San Diego had that series win at Charlotte, which looks great. Utah, Creighton, San Diego State, they won that weekend. And then they've kind of really struggled. Lost 2 out of 3 to Michigan, and then got four swept by Cal. Let me see Santa Clara.
So I'm not changing because I didn't have a good feel on this conference in the preseason. I thought this was anybody's league, and I was like, I'll go dark horse here with the Broncos. Literally a horse, no pun. But Gonzaga's down there with like only 4 wins, I think. Look at the schedule they've played real quick. 4-game series at Hawaii, they took a game. 3-game series at Texas State, they took a game. 3-game series at Oklahoma, they took a game. And 3-game series at Creighton, they took a game. Like, that's formidable. I wouldn't count them out still.
I mean, that's a participation trophy, if you ask me.
No, it's not.
No, that's gritty stuff to salvage those series. We love a salvage.
They haven't played a home game, and they won't play a home game. Their first home game is March 24th.
It's when the season.
I mean, it is respectable, but that's participation trophy stuff. Saying congrats, you got one every weekend.
That makes me want to switch to Gonzaga so bad. I'm with you now.
I'm not switching. I'm just saying, like, they've been competitive.
Shaq, I want you off the Toreros if you catch my drift.
No, I'm all boys.
I want you off the Toreros. I want you nowhere near me.
Yeah, me and the Toreros are tight.
Yeah, are you still coming out here in a couple of weeks?
Probably not in a couple of weeks, but maybe like a month or so.
Well, that would be the beginning of April.
Probably mid-April.
All right, so a month. All right, well, I'll see you then.
It's a date.
It's
All
a
right.
date.
The WAC. I have Tarleton. DImitri has Sacramento State. Jack has Abilene Christian. Noah, Utah Valley. This is a wide open conference. In fact, like Cal Baptist has been the best team in this conference so far. Anybody want to switch to the Lancers? I'm sticking with Tarleton.
Pride.
5.
I'm sticking with the team that won a Rose Series at Alex Box Stadium.
Feel pretty good about that too.
Yeah, I forgot about that. To be frank, I forgot they did take 2 out of 3. So is that a participation trophy?
In for LSU.
No, that's a damn series win.
No, ride it out. I think I only had 2 switches this go around, boys. I take a lot of pride in my picks. Ride or die.
You have 3 switches so far.
I had a handful, but not many.
UConn, High Point, UNLV.
I didn't switch High Point.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
All right. Well, we will post an updated graphic there, probably Thursday or Friday. Don't know when, but all right. Let's do the weekend series pick 'em and let's get out.
Wait, hold on. Did anybody make any WAC changes?
No.
Nope. All right, perfect. So, Ben, all that shit talking. Oh, DImitri, you're going to be making a lot of changes. I made 3 changes. You made. Let's count. I'm going to be counting, gentlemen. 1,
guaranteed.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 changes, Mr. Benny Ball game. I made 3. You made 8. You were running your damn mouth before.
It was all a part of my strategy. It was all a part of my strategy, DImitri. I wanted you to stick with your crappy picks. That's why I presented it early and often. Right. I knew I was going to be switching some picks, so like I had to make you. I had to tear you down to build myself up. So
hey, I'll gladly be torn down for you to be built back up.
It's all right. Hey, right. The benefit of switching picks is like if one of the teams I switched away from ends up winning the conference, I'll just post the other graphic and say like I believed in you guys all year.
All right.
Hey, do any coaches say, "Oh, if you don't pick us, we're not renewing your Synergy subscription"?
No, they don't care.
Well, you should tell them, "Hey, if I pick you and you win, I'll give you 5% off an annual subscription."
Yeah, that's not.
I unfortunately don't get to make those decisions.
Well, tell them if you want this school on board, you have to give me the power.
I would have picked. Never mind. Not going to go down that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this weekend series pick and get out of here.
We'll do it quick because we're already nearing a long show here. But just a shout out to Patrick Riley. He went 6-0 last weekend, and he was the only one to go 6-0. Picked Louisiana over DBU, FGCU over Bethune, Coastal over ECU, UCF over Murray State, Virginia over North Carolina. He was one of 1.6% to do that. And a Rice over Abilene Christian. Patrick Riley, hell of a week, my friend.
6-0 last weekend is impressive. So he gets a home field swag bag?
Yes, sir.
Cool. All right, this week, the 6 series, we have TCU at Arizona State, Missouri State at Liberty, Kansas at Texas Tech, Mississippi State at Arkansas, A&M at Oklahoma, Florida State at Wake Forest. Noah, lead us off. Let's try to make this kind of quick.
Yeah, it'll be really quick tonight because we're getting kind of long. TCU at Arizona State kicks us off down the order here. Yeah, I mean, for me, home teams typically run this contest. Offense, I think, is going to win the series here. Give me the Sun Devils over the Horned Frogs. We're talking about a 338 team average right now with ASU compared to TCU's 258, and the pitching staff's not fully healthy at full strength. So I'll go ASU.
Cool. I'm going TCU. This just feels like every year TCU has a series where they're underdogs. They get overlooked. This is the prime real estate for TCU to win a series. Give me the Frogs.
Noah, you went Arizona State.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go. This is gonna be so ironic and stupid, but I just stuck with my TCU pick in our conference pick, but I really want to take Arizona State here. Why is that, gentlemen?
Do it then.
It's the home series, the long series. TCU can still win the Big 12, but they need to get punched in the mouth this weekend for some reason. I just feel it. Give me Arizona State.
DImitri, you know just as much as I do. We've been doing this for 7 years now, weekend series pick 'em. TCU, every time they get overlooked, they come out and win the series.
It's very true. Very true.
Don't fall for the trap.
But we overlooked them at UCLA and they got swept. So maybe this year is just a little different.
All right.
They'll be fine. I think the Big 12's wide open. I think TCU's uber talented and they'll compete, and they'll have guys that will be able to win games by themselves. Having your Friday guy out for the next 2.5 months, not ideal, but I like Arizona State here. I think the offense is for real. Landon Harrison's a dog.
Yeah.
All right, Missouri State at Liberty.
Yeah, Missouri State at Liberty is a real clash of styles. Like, I think the Bears have the best offense in the league, and Liberty's up there with one of the best, if not the best, pitching staff in Conference USA. I mean, you saw most of our picks here. We were kind of in between these two teams. I'm a Bears believer, so give me Missouri State to go on the road in Lynchburg and take 2 of 3 here.
Wow, I'm fading Noah again. If I had a survivor pick, I think no, I'm not. I wouldn't use it on this, but I do think Liberty wins home ballpark. They play well. Like their style of game plays well in Lynchburg, Virginia. I almost forgot where they were. If this series was at Missouri State, I think it'd be a no-brainer. Let's go Bears, but I'm taking Liberty here at home.
So you're taking the Libs. I'm going to take Missouri State here. I think if that tells you anything, their road series at Louisiana doesn't mean anything. I think it says a lot how good this Louisiana team is shown
one
they
of the
are.
more impressive series wins on the year for mid-majors.
So I think I'm gonna stick with the Bears here.
I hate this trend so far, but I like Missouri State a lot as well too. Gorgeous ballpark, cool home field environment, but I think Missouri State's for real.
All right. This next one is very tough for me to pick. It's between Kansas on the road at Texas Tech. Texas Tech so far has not been able to pitch it, but their offense has been so explosive. And after the opening weekend in Arlington, they've kind of been on a roll. They've only lost 2 games outside of that. And those 2 are a Sunday game to Bakersfield and a midweek game to UTSA. Kansas right now has statistically the worst offense in the Big 12. They've faced a pretty good schedule to the most part this year. All of their games pretty much have been on the road except for that St. Thomas series. So I don't know how legitimate of a look we've seen of the Jayhawks yet, but here again on the road in Lubbock. I am going to go Jayhawks, but I do not love this pick, guys.
Yeah, I don't love my pick either. I'm going the other way. I'm going Texas Tech at home. They just beat UTSA tonight, I guess, as we're recording Wednesday night to split that midweek matchup. They put up 18 runs, I think, something like that. I don't know. My brain tells me Texas Tech has never lost a home series, even though they lose all the time. I'm still stuck in 2019. Just give me the Red Raiders, and I will hold my breath as I make that pick because Kansas could go in there and sweep them.
Hey, Ben, don't you miss saying when it gets hot in Lubbock, the eye black comes on, the shades go on, never fade.
Ball goes
Texas
further.
Tech.
Yep.
We have seen this team fall from the top to the bottom since we've been doing that.
When we started the podcast in 2019, Texas Tech was on top of the world.
They were unbelievable, and we have seen them fall all the way to the bottom. Guys, Tadlock lost his fastball for a little while. I think he got in the lab. I think he's finding his fastball again. The Texas Tech is the leader of NIL. This is an expensive roster. People forget that. This roster, there was a lot of money invested in this roster. It wasn't
back.
No, but go ahead and say what the hell you have to say. Go ahead.
I just don't know if it is like a big NIL roster.
It is. It actually is. They put some money into this roster. But you know how it is. Money can't buy everything. But anyways, give me Texas Tech at home. I think Tadlock's finding his fastball again.
I'll take Kansas. Crank the hog.
Jack taking the Red Raider.
Yep. All right. Mississippi State at Arkansas. The handicap here is quick for me. This is Mississippi State's first road series of the Brian O'Connor era. They're 0-1 on the road so far with a loss at Southern Miss. And we're talking about an Arkansas team that split the home series. They lost the last two home games that they played at Baum Walker. I don't think that's going to go very well for the Bulldogs coming in. I think that's a very spirited and motivated squad this year or this weekend to make a statement in Arkansas after dropping the last two home games there. Last two games total, period.
Yeah, this is a scary spot for Mississippi State. Mississippi State was probably rooting for Arkansas to win on at least Monday, right? Yeah. Like after seeing Dave Van Horn's press conference Monday after splitting the series with Stetson, who's like a good program, definitely all credit to Stetson, but the boys are locked back in. And like this is, I don't want to call it a make it or break it series this early in the year, but like if they don't bounce back and respond, then maybe Arkansas is not what we thought they were. I think they're talented. I think they can win this series. I will take the Hogs. If Mississippi State wins Friday night, though, this series might be over. Like it might be a sweep for Mississippi State. That Friday night game means so much to Arkansas. Like, can they get their swagger back?
So Noah and Ben going with the Hogs.
Yep.
I'm taking Mississippi State. This team has been phenomenal. They've shown that they can come from behind to win game. Against Tulane, they were down 6-2 in the middle inning, came back and blew them out almost.
7-2.
This is one of the few teams, outside of the two losses UCLA had, Mississippi State was a part of probably the best game of the year with UCLA. I think this team is really talented. They have the power, which some previous Mississippi State teams did not have. I like the Dogs.
Yeah, thank God DiMitri went Mississippi State there because I'm going Arkansas too. I think Dietz and Geickel have been really good. I think the offense has put a lot of pressure on itself, frankly. Like it's a lot of missing pieces from last year, and you see guys trying to maybe do a little bit too much. I think this fan base is ready to rumble. They're not ready to hit the panic button, which is kind of cool for a really like nutty fan base, whereas you see some teams like hitting the panic button after a midweek loss. I think that post-game presser from DVH was very telling. I think they'll be ready to go. I like Repicks here.
And then
so you're taking the Hogs.
Arkansas.
That gets us
Jack, when you talk about a series at the end, you go, I'm going with, or my pick is.
Yeah.
You gotta emphasize.
Thank God I didn't say Woo Pig Suey. Starkville fans must have gotten confused with that too, huh?
I don't care what you said. You need to end your spiel with your pick.
I am almost
positive. A lot of things over here, damn it.
I do appreciate you. I always forget that you actually are writing it down. So thank you. I love you. I want to make sure I got this right, too, because I heard you say Raiders after the last one. I picked Kansas, too, right?
I do have Kansas on here for you.
All right, sweet. Good. Okay, just double-checking.
Yeah, so watch your damn mouth.
Oh, golly. Guys, we're almost done. We got two series left.
I'm gassed,
Texas A&M at Oklahoma. another very simple handicap for me. Another SEC team. Yeah, simple. Another SEC team that has not played a road game yet so far this season. Going to Oklahoma, whose pitching staff has been super, super legit, and they're actually hitting for some power this year, guys. So I like Oklahoma to take the series here.
Aggies. Give me the Aggies. I don't know why you thought this was simple. Maybe we can talk. Go ahead and explain. I thought this was really
to win
different
on the road in college athletics, and they haven't had that test yet. They haven't dipped their toe in the water.
I like Texas A&M squad this year.
I'm not saying I don't like them. I think it's a great spot for the Sooners.
Is Akopian back? I haven't really been like.
Yeah, he DH'd in one of the games. I don't know if he's fully all the way back, but
Nice.
Dimitri, who you got?
Give me Oklahoma.
Yeah, let's split it. I don't think it's that easy either. My gut tells Oklahoma. My brain, with all that star power, says A&M. So I will pick the Texas A&M rootin' tootin' Aggies.
So
you get that one, Dimitri?
Right, Texas A&M.
I'm pulling up the box scores here, and it does not look like Hakopian played last weekend.
I don't think so.
I don't know if they necessarily needed to against 1-12 Oakland. Sorry to my Golden Grizzlies. I love you, boys. Shout out to my guy Kyle Revere, who's been excellent at shortstop so far this year. But yeah, he has not played the last 4 games. So
cool.
Oklahoma, mortal lock.
And then that leaves us with Florida State and Wake Forest. Wake Forest, after losing that opening day game, were on a tremendous roll, had won 15 games straight, and then they just dropped their last midweek game at Coastal Carolina. They return home off the loss to play Florida State. Another guys, I hate doing it, but it's another simple handicap. It's a power conference team that has not played a road game or a road series in a tough atmosphere. Give me Florida. Give me Wake Forest at home to knock off the Seminoles 2-3. I just prefer when teams test themselves on the road prior to a road conference series. Florida State lost the last road game to Florida. I think they'll lose 2-3 to Wake.
They definitely played a road series. Or no, I guess they played in Arlington though. Yeah. You don't count that as a road game?
Not a true road like atmosphere to go into and play.
How many true road atmospheres are there in the country? Like 20?
306.
You're right.
God, dude, if Florida State goes to your Oakland Grizzlies, they're gonna make that place their home during batting practice Thursday night.
Ain't nobody spending their hard-earned money to go watch Florida State play at Oakland. That is
Oakland games are free, my friend.
Nobody's there,
buddy. The Oakland games
Florida
are free.
State, Miles Bailey, 5-homer weekend. Ball flies out to right field. It flies everywhere, but right field's a joke at Wake. Give me Florida State. They're going to put up 22 every game, just like they did against Mercer.
Let's see something here.
No, what are we going to see? We don't have a ton of time, dude. It's one.
We have time. We have time. I am the captain here.
We're about to run a 2-hour pod, Mr. Captain of the.
You see this number right here, Ben? You see that number? 24.5% strikeout percentage, and then they just struck out 18 times against Florida last night. Do you think Wake Forest's pitching staff is any easier?
You know you can strike out 27 times and still win the game, right? You have to make 27 outs.
All right, let me know when that happens.
I'm just saying, strikeout percentage means nothing. It really means nothing, Dimitri. Like you got to make outs to finish the game.
Dimitri just picked Wake Forest for the audio listeners.
Okay, yeah. You picked Wake Forest.
Jack, who are you picking?
Saw these guys on Tuesday. Really impressed with what they've done offensively. A lot of conversations about Cade Lewis and Dalton Wentz, like 2 lefties that are just super physical. What has become one of my favorite players in the country, though, is Javar Williams. Like Freshman year hit like right at the 200 mark. Last year hit 240. And a word that they kept using this junior year was like he's found a ton of rhythm in the box. He's got like 18 stolen bases. He's hitting like 380. He feels like a killer lead off at the top of that lineup where he can make a lot of noise, like be a first-team All-ACC guy playing center field for them. I really like Wake Forest. They're currently – how about this one, Dimitri? Ready? Currently averaging tied for first with LSU, the hardest per average fastball in the country at 94.8 miles per hour across that staff. It's 96 to 97 from all three weekend starters, which is kind of really, like, honestly, really stupid. If we're being honest, like 92 is just like it's 98 now. So I'll take Wake Forest, but I think Florida State is a monster as well. I think it would be kind of fun to see like a Cade Lewis, Miles Bailey home run derby during batting practice all 3 days. And then whoever wins gets just like a run to start the game or something. I'd be all about that. So yeah, I'll take Wake.
I think Morningstar, if he wins his start Friday, they're not losing this series. Pretty simple. Morningstar is electric.
Morningstar is what I see out my window right now because it's the morning. I've been out here doing this shit. We hopped on at 9 o'clock. It is 12:36. We had to wait for you. Anyways, it was a great pod. I don't want to ruin this, but that's it, right? We don't have anything else to talk about. Nothing big in the news.
I was just going to show something else for the listeners out there. We have a lot of stuff coming. It's going to be released on our website soon. We will have the Field of 64 projector coming out very soon. The MLB mock draft simulator will come out soon. You guys are going to have a lot of fun with that, both of those. And then we are going to have some more stuff on the draft board. We've got all player stats per year and their career stats on the draft board and their player profiles. Go check those out. You've got all of that stuff. Anybody will show all their stats, all their stuff. So yeah, keep a lookout on there. And if you're a World Baseball Classic guy and you want to know where some random dudes play college baseball, check that out. But yes, we have a lot of stuff coming out on the website soon. So yeah.
Love it. Good deal. Well, we will be back Sunday night, new midweek top 25. We'll recap the weekend. And go listen to Jack. You're on the Duke versus who is it? Duke
Welcome to Miami.
Duke Miami. He's on the call this weekend. ESPN Plus, ACC Network. Go support Jack. But yeah, we appreciate everybody for listening, and we will see you Sunday night.